So to help you with maintaining attendance lists, another nice feature that Zoom has is that they will process your attendance report shortly after you end the meeting. It can take up to 30 minutes or more depending on traffic on the site. And since a lot of people are using the internet right now that maybe wouldn't, just kind of keep that in mind. But it's usually quicker. So if you're already in your Zoom account, you can get there just by navigating to the menus. But if you're not, click sign in and sign into your account. You will always land on the meeting menu. From this page, I want you to look over to the left and get your reports option. And once you click on reports, usage reports pops up, and do want you to click on usage and not meeting. So what usage does is it shows you a list of current ones just based on the last day or two, but you can search for up to 30 days. Now I want you to keep in mind that 30 days does not mean only 30 days back. It just means you can only search a 30-day period. So if you needed to search for meetings that occurred sometime in the middle of January, you could search January 1st to January 31st and all of January's would come up. But at any given time, you can only search a 30-day period. And you change that search area by clicking here. You can type directly into the box, or as everywhere else in Zoom, you can always click on the little calendar and it'll pop up and you can pick your dates. So the first thing you want to do is locate the meeting that you want to check your attendance on. And so you say, okay, it's going to be this one. And you look over here under the participants column. And in that column is a number. And it's in blue because it's actually a link. And so you click on that. And what you get here is a dialog box. And it gives you all the information. This is just a test, so there's not a lot of people. But if you had 30 students show up, all 30 would be on the page. And the easiest way to maintain this is obviously not to take a screenshot or try to write everything down. What I want you to do is click this export with meeting data. And the main reason for that is you're going to be doing this every time you have a meeting, a class meeting probably. And so I want your document, once you have it out there, to have the date and the time of the class so that you don't mix them up and not know which one belongs where. And once you do that, you can simply click export. And so I don't know if you saw it, but what happens is right down here, it downloads the file to a CSV file for you. And all that means is that's something that you would open using Excel. And so you can show it in folder, you can open it, you can save it. It kind of comes in a little mashed if you click in the corner and expand everything. Then you see all of your information. It tells you the topic, the date, the time. You as the host had your information. And here's the best part. And again, like I said, if you had 10 students in here, there would be all 10. But it would show their name. If they had a Zoom account, it would automatically put their email in, but most of them will not, so it's probably not going to have that. But it's going to say what time they joined, what time they left, and give you the duration of that. So that's very nice for attendance. I want to make a recommendation to you for maximum effectiveness of this report because it's only as good as the data that's in it. So the name that is listed for your student right here, it listed our names because we have accounts and we're on staff, but students won't have that. So it's going to ask them when they click to enter your classroom to enter their name. So if they enter Big John or Nursing Diva, that's what's going to show, and that's not very informative for you. So in your news items and when you have your first class meeting and potentially in the area above where you list this link, you need to put some kind of framing that tells them that to treat that login screen just like they would a sign-in sheet in a face-to-face or on-ground course. If it's illegible, they weren't there. It's the same thing. If an illegible signature on a sign-in sheet, if you can't tell who it was, and you're nice and you want to search that down, you can, but you may not, and you've probably made your rules about this clear from day one, so just continue to be consistent. That's the best thing you can do for your students. And an example of what I think is good is located one in the help documents that are located in the D2L workshop course in the learning aid called Accessing the Participant List. But essentially, I would say something to the effect of when you log into this class, you're going to be asked to enter your participant information. Please think of this as a sign-in sheet for attendance. If I can't determine who you are, I can't count you in attendance. And that's really all you need to do. So I hope that helps. If you have questions, you can contact the Center for Teaching Excellence, and we will be happy to help you with any issues.